Hello everybody, yes it's myself Seaside here now, the 9th day of the last month of 2018, and I'm in the gymnasium above Markelly's. I'm up here for the simple reason is I've just arrived into town and there is an awful fierce wind, and I've sought somewhere nice and peaceful to open up this video, and fortunately the gymnasium has let me come up and to start the video from here. I'm quite excited this morning about taking you down to Talbot Road there's quite a lot to tell and to show. So I'm just going to have a quick look outside the window, and then we're going to start our walk down Talbot Road. I thank the gymnasium very, very much for letting me do this. Mr. Brian Rose. I'm just looking outside from one of the windows from the gymnasium above Mark Kelly's. Yes, I've arrived in town, as I said, a fierce wind outside, and I'm so looking forward to walking you down Talbot Road today, and I really hope that the wind will not affect the microphone too much. However, the most important thing is you will have the video part of it. You will have the visual part of it. Just a very quick look at the ring in this gymnasium.
Now push it to the side.
There's quite a lot of people in here, so I'm going to be very careful not getting them on the video, as I wouldn't want to do that. It's a cracking gymnasium here, it really is. Just have a look through the window here so as you can see where I am, and there's the Wilco sign there. If I can find an area to... There we are, just stretch up there, there's the Wilco sign, and there's Talbot Road. So now I'm going to thank everybody at the gymnasium, and we will start our walk down Talbot Road. Hello everybody, and now I would like to start our walk down Talbot Road. I'd just like to remind you that the engineer's schedule to finish is 28th of February 2019. So they're going to be flat out now to complete the remaining pieces of work. Just pan up now, that's where we were. That's Mark Kelly's, and on top of Mark Kelly's is the gymnasium where we've just come down from. As you can see, this cage, along with the other parts of Talbot Road, all have tram track. And tomorrow Monday sees 10 very important days for this project, as it is the tie-up day, the connection day from the tram lines in Talbot Road to join the existing tracks on the main line on the North Pier, area. That's the end of this first cage, and we see the usual walkway which lets you go from one side of the road to the other. There's Home Bargains and the Talbot Express, and we now join the second cage. Again, all tracks down, as I've said, and there's an area there which will be having to be filled in. And here you will notice an incredible amount of work done this week on the pavement area. There we are, there's where the posts will go for the overhead cables. Abingdon Street junction here, Abingdon Street, where it joins Talbot Road. And a fierce low sun as well, so I've got a low sun and wind to contend with. Thank you for joining me, everybody, on this Sunday. Thank you all very much. We're out of the second cage now and approaching the next one, which is Malloy's public house, which is the start of the third cage. Now today, as I said, is a Sunday, and today there's that terrible wind again. I do hope it doesn't spoil this video. Today there are engineers working in the next cage. Now one of them has told me something quite interesting, and I do hope that I explain it correctly. We are now in this cage here, and you see in front of you, you see a tram line there and a tram line here and an area here. Now what I'm told is that this is a one-way area for cars, one way only from the station to the seafront, one way only. This is what I'm told. I hope to make that clearer in a couple of minutes. Now I'm just going to pan over now and show you that all the footpath, it has now been completed in this part of the area. And just got to get through this gate here to get out of this cage and into the next one, where it will be quite interesting. There we are, there's the church there that we always see, and now we enter at the side. We're at the side of the next cage. It's a lovely clear Sunday morning, but I have wind and this low sun. Can't have everything, of course. Now when I find somewhere I can pan over, now here we are. I'm going to try to explain what's going to happen here now. Now there's your tram lines in front of you and an area over there. The area that you see over there is waiting for a tarmac fill, which is taking place tomorrow. That is why there are engineers here today on the Sunday morning. Now I'm just going to see if I can show you. Right, can you see that area there? It's a fairly large area. Now what I'm told is that is going to be an extended path for people on foot. They're going to extend, if I can just pan down here, there's the existing footpath, but I'm told that that's going to be extended out to the end of the tram line there. This is what I'm told this morning. And again, if I can, when this low sun lets me, I will try to show you. I've got a chance here. Now this is what I'm told. I'm sorry to repeat it, but I'm hoping that I actually get this right. This area here is going to be extended for people on foot as a footpath, the pavement. Now I'm going to pan slowly. Now the area over there is being tarmacked tomorrow, and that is a roadway. That is a roadway for cars only, one way. That way is from Wilko to the seafront. Just a one-way system only. And there's one of the engineers there that I've got to know very well. There's 5 or 6 of them out, so I think they're on a tea break at the moment. Work myself down here now. And coming to the end now of that cage. I'll just go back here. There we are, you can get to Clifton Street and Corporation Street through this walkway here. And just going to pan up, and you see the engineer there. And now I'm going to walk back and show you the 4th and final cage of Talbot Road. And tomorrow morning sees the start of 10 days track work, where the engineers have to, within that time scale, join these tram tracks from Talbot Road to the ones on the promenade, the North Pier. There we are, you can see the North Pier there. That is the task in front of the engineers from tomorrow morning for 10 days. And then, yes, it will be the end of the complete set of tram tracks from the North Pier right to Wilko. Every square inch will have its track down. As I said, I'm against the wind and this low sun. Now I'm going to close this down now and walk round to the Sands venue. Everybody, I am awfully sorry I'm unable to show you the Sands Venue Resort Hotel this morning. What has happened is there is a lot of sea spray coming over onto the promenade. It's really very bad, and I'm afraid I cannot afford to get my friend's camcorder wet in any way. So I'm very sorry, I'm unable to do the Sands venue today. tremendous amount of sea spray, there really is. So all I can do now is to thank everybody for viewing, and I will go home and edit the 3 sites that I have. That's the train station, Talbot Road and the Premier Inn. And again, very sorry about the Sands venue, but there's nothing really I can do. This, what you're seeing here, this wind was forecast for Friday. There was yellow warnings about this posted on the internet on Friday. It never arrived, but I can tell you now the wind has arrived. It's arrived today, Sunday morning. Now, thank you all for watching this, as you always do. I enjoy doing them very much, and as I said, I'm on my way home now to edit what I have and to put it up to YouTube. Also, may I wish everybody a very merry, happy Christmas, and have a wonderful time with your friends and loved ones. Thank you very much. Bye bye.